This could be a significant turn in the Ukraine-Russia talks to end the conflict. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has outlined peace terms by which Kiev would give up its territorial claims over the Donbas region. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has indicated Russian conditions that could be accepted by Kiev. He stresses that his goal is to achieve peace and restore normal life in the country. Security guarantees a neutrality. The status of our state is non-nuclear. This is the most important point for us. This was the main point for the Russian Federation, and as far as I remember, this was the main point. Zelensky seeks peace not only on paper, as with the 1994 Budapest Memorandum, when Russia, the United Kingdom and the United States guaranteed Ukraine's security in exchange for Kiev giving up its nuclear weapons. We will not sit at the table if we talk about some kind of denazification, demilitarization. I simply do not understand such things. I understand that it is impossible to completely oust Russia from Ukrainian territory. I understand this, which is why I'm talking about a compromise. Let's go back to where it all started and try to solve the Donbas issue. At the moment, fighting is continuing northwest of Kiev, Irpin, Bucha, Hostomel, and in towns on the border of the Kiev and Zhytomyr regions. In the regions to the north and east of Ukraine, there are confrontations between troops near major cities such as Chernihiv, Donbas, and Kherson. The Russians are not giving up carrying out airstrikes, including on civilian targets. Last night, the area around Kharkiv was bombed. On the other hand, the day before yesterday, bombs fell at dawn on a school in the city, say residents who are now trying to clean up after the raid. Residents of the city who lost their homes as a result of the earlier shelling are hiding there. It was about 4:30 in the morning. We were at the school. We spent the night at the school, and we heard explosions nearby. 4 impacts, and then a fifth one hit us. It exploded literally 15 meters from where I was, on the first floor, and the greetings from the kind Russians reached the third floor. According to Ukraine, the estimated Russian losses are some 17,000 dead soldiers, 586 tanks, 1,694 armoured vehicles, and 121 aircraft. In turn, Russia has organised the bombing of fuel depots in Lutsk, about 100 kilometres from the Polish border. Humanitarian corridors continue to be blocked by the Russians, for example near Mariupol. The mayor of the city reported that some 160,000 civilians are on the brink of a humanitarian disaster. United States President Joe Biden visited Poland on Friday and Saturday. In his speech, he stressed the unity of the Western world and NATO towards the situation in Ukraine. Referring to Russia, he spoke of its strategic failure. A meeting of the National Security Council, convened by President Andrzej Duda, was held in Warsaw. The head of state gave an update on the talk held within NATO and US President Joe Biden. I outlined how the NATO summit went, what was said and what demands were made. Of course, the meeting was held in closed session. In connection with the Russian invasion of Ukraine, the ruling coalition party, Solidarna Polska, will submit a motion to change Poland's energy policy by 2040. The aim will be to put more emphasis on the development of state-of-the-art technologies based on coal energy. No coal-fired capacity should be switched off in any way, and this was not the case until recently. There are plans to switch off coal-fired capacity in 2025. This is impossible, and this is a question of Poland's raison d'etre and energy security. All the more so, ladies and gentlemen, that there will be a shortage of gas throughout the Union. The former Minister of National Defence, Antony Macierewicz, points out that action to support Ukraine must still be taken. Support it through humanitarian aid as well as military support. Providing them with this equipment is very important. Another issue is the imposition of sanctions on Russia. It is a matter of forcing Germany and France to give up Russian oil and gas. Tomorrow, negotiations between Ukraine and Russia begin in Turkey.